All right, Arzen Pirates. Uh, I was out in the dark and I had to relocate us here into the Sacred Arbor. And this is actually an inn. This is the inn in the Elvish town. So I paid to stay the night. And now we're here and we're going to proceed with Athena's Elvish lessons. We're going to teach Athena how to speak Elvish. And one thing that's funny is Gandalf keeps on saying that he doesn't know how to do this quest. So I think he's in the process. I think when I send the Gandalf and Iris pawns back to their owners, that they might have the knowledge of this now, because they've. I think. I mean, that's basically how the pawn system works. So we're the ones here in Arzen Pirates by sneaking Cervantes in to teach Athena Elvish. We're the ones who actually ended up teaching Gandalf how to spread the knowledge of Elvish instruction around the further Dragon's Dogma 2 multi-cosmos. Um, and so we got here first with this idea, and this is actually we'll look at his pawn info. But we're by teaching Athena Elvish, we're showing Gandalf how to spread the knowledge of how to do this across the multiverse. Pretty interesting. All right, so again, I haven't done this before. In fact, I haven't even been. You've seen everything of this place that I've seen. What? What? Really? Jeez. Goblins are no joke. Anyway, my goodness. Okay, so I'm guessing this is where we gotta go. You just feel silly walking around with a drawn bow in Elf Town.
Akayel fil Kalawin Nunli Arama Arume fa in Itarond Etele Eldalia Nun we.
Okay. Okay, she looks like this is what I thought. I think she's the armorer. And I think that's cancel.
I'll harvest.
Do you see how intense this is? They could have done something funny like switch. All they have to do is switch dialogue choices around, and I could be like offering a grave insult to these people. The other one definitely looks like the store. All right. Because this is called Grisha's Armory. And that's funny, depending on kind of where you're looking at it from in English, you could make an argument for Grisha being either or, but Grisha sounded to me when I heard it.
Eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
Yeah, Gandalf, well, you're with the big boys now. All right. So this is what we're going to do is okay, wait a second. Can you translate for me, dude?
Kanyani.
That sounds like a no. All right. Is there a way? Watch this. I don't know how to. Why am I at very heavy? Did I win some kind of reward that was very, very heavy? How am I don't get it. Oh, I did. Oh, yeah, that's a nice. It's funny, the bow I got as a reward is actually not as good as my bow I already picked up, but that's okay. Okay. So you're able to gift NPCs
I'm afraid I'm
things
unfamiliar with the matter at hand.
in order
we should
to
have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
increase your affinity with them. And I brought some flowers for this person because they own the book on how to learn Elvish. And so let's
Akayel fil Kalawin Nunli Arama. Arume fa in Iterond, Etele Eldalia nun we.
Okay. Right, so she's a store. Good. I guessed right. No one died. Oh, look at all this elvish gear I get to maybe get. Ooh, including a bow that's nice. I do have enough to just buy that bow. I'm going to hold off until I can read. So this should be sell. Yep. Okay. Do you know what? This is this feels like a funny joke that I played on myself because, like I was describing in a previous video, the only novella I ever like completed and wrote and have as a novella ends all in Elvish script, like literal Tolkien Elvish script. And so I'm laughing that this is what I'm faced with here, and I have to work through how to do this. I don't know what this option is. It's probably enhanced gear. It is, it's enhanced gear. Okay. So this must be talk.
Les menlum karim. Pele one nun ilundren.
And I'm guessing she's just saying some piece of voice, some piece of chat. This is complicated. I don't think I can sell her one of these. I think you're supposed to give it to her. The noises you hear in the background are not an iPhone screen clicking. This is how you can tell how I'm not a NPC Lothario is I don't know how to give them gifts. Do, 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 do. But then suddenly one of them's got the only instruction manual on Elvish, and it's like, yeah, I need that. Oh. Oh, perfect. Okay. It is. It's just it's a game mechanic I didn't know yet. So all you have to do is okay, I don't even have to be in this. That's right. Cancel out. All right. See, I didn't know this.
Not buying?
See where it says hold to talk?
Arume fa in Iterond.
Give gift. There we go. There we go. That's how I see. I haven't been wooing NPCs. It's on the record. Even at the NPC level, I do not manipulate in order to achieve my own ends. Right? If someone needs rescuing, I rescue them. If they need escorting, I escort them. And if I need to achieve something, I make sure that everywhere I go on the game board, my presence is felt positively. And then when I haven't really needed any help from anybody, I just go about playing my game. Their lives go how they go. And if I'm around, anyone except for goblins is probably fine with me being there. Right? I mean, the wolves probably recognize how much exercise I give them too. Right? Okay, here we go. Flowers.
Vindamund.
Wooing our first elf. Yeah. And you know what? I gave you that because I respect your appreciation for books and the transmission of literary knowledge. And now this is very realistic, although it's shown in it's represented on this stage. Look at that. I didn't even loot that goblin body. Nothing goes to waste here, buddy. Thanks.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider
where's
hiring
the
a pawn better apprised of such matters.
I can get turned around so very easily. All right. So you actually have to give 3 gifts over time. But all we have to do is stay the night at the inn 3 times. But that's good. That's good. It's in there, even if it's like abbreviated.
We must rest.
Because it takes time to learn Elvish, right? It takes time when you don't speak Elvish and you go there. It takes time to even figure out how to interact with the shopkeeper.
Our adventure continues.
And that's when they're welcoming you here.
We've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Right. They're like, oh gosh, another human archer buying flowers for the bookseller again. Like, do they know we'll sell them books without giving us flowers? But it's so funny to watch, you know. We'll just keep letting them do that. Funny human custom. They come in, they woo our bookstore lady with flowers.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. I say we collect as much as we can carry.
All right.
Akayel,
I especially made these for you, Grisha. It's true. Wait a second. I didn't give the whole bunch of flowers, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Yes.
Yaman Ran Saran.
Yeah, I saw you like the first ones. All right. I'm just gonna go take a nap. Don't mind me. I'm not as lazy as I seem. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice walking. All right, so it's this one, right? Yeah. Yeah, elves, we basically stay in our room when we're not wooing your book lady. Once we can talk, we'll come out.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of...
Me neither, Iris, and that's because I'm a fucking sailor.
A good sleep does wonders. Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
Oh yeah, we're forging on, all right. Athena's getting a lesson of her lifetime
I'm
here.
unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
Just sit back and enjoy the ride, Iris.
Akayel Phil Callowin.
Yep. I just want to be able to see what you're saying.
Akayel Phil Callowin. Arume fa in Iterond. Etele Eldalia Noon we. Finantai.
Wait a second. She gave me withered branches and not the Woodland Elves book. Oh, maybe she'll sell it to me now. Maybe that's what it is. Or maybe she just told me my flowers weren't the right type of flowers in Elvish. How would I know that? Which is totally fair. I've been upfront about the fact that I don't research this stuff. And there is no book in her inventory. Oh, that's pretty nice. But I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy anything from you until I can actually read what you're saying. Okay, we're gonna go to bed one more time. Come back over here, see what happens. But you saw that time she returned me withered branches. All right. Man.
There are worse things than turning in early.
It is not shocking to me that the elves have the most expensive inn in the game either. And doesn't seem inappropriate. It's fine. I wouldn't have wanted to come up here and stay when I couldn't afford it anyway.
Continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Yeah, you know what, Gandalf, have you been paying attention?
But I am full of vim and vigor.
Good job, Iris. What's surprising about... There we go. All right. All right, Athena, you ready? We're gonna come out here and do it in front of the pretty picture. All right. That was so funny when I got those branches. I was like, what if it was something ridiculous like that? Like you had to know that it's a certain, because you make bundles of flowers yourselves, and I just gathered the ones I liked the best. I didn't like look up whether you had like needed special elf flowers. All right, Athena and Gandalf, you ready? All right. See, Gandalf's not going to learn Elvish here. Athena's going to learn it, but he's going to see her learn it. And where is it? Here it is. Okay, Woodland Wordsmith's Tome. Oh, look at that. Cervantes just earned his Woodland Wordsmith's Tome, but let's remember he had to fucking ride shotgun for linseed in order to get that accomplishment in this video game we're playing right now. All right, here we go. just like that.
Loath as I am to admit it, I haven't the knowledge to guide you on that quest.
That's
Perhaps you
funny.
should hire a pawn who does.
Maybe they should have just programmed in there something saying, how exciting, or thank you. Instead what she noticed was that that quest was finished, so another quest just appeared. And let's go start testing this out if we can. Look at that. Oh, it's nice to find out retroactively that you were nice the whole time. I'll be honest, I don't think I know how to change her specialization. Yeah, no sweat. Maybe it's just in the menu here. Huh. Oh yeah, there we go. Woodland wordsmith. So that's she used to be someone who could make medicine for people, and now she's a woodland wordsmith. So anywhere my pawn goes, Athena will translate Elvish for him, and that's how she's staying, right? And that's a way for me, as someone who has decided I like the archer class the best. That's a way for me to help other archers in the game who happen to pick my pawn. It's like, oh, you want this? We can walk you right through this. We know the elves. We speak Elvish. She'll even advertise herself in the Riftstone as a speaker of Elvish. How fun! And
I
then
thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
you got me something? Thanks.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand.
All right.
Perhaps
Let's
we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
Hey, Iris, you're probably going to get dismissed. You're right. I don't know why she's so keen on it. Like, a lot of other pawns will just ride along and not mention that they don't know what they're doing. Oh! Oh! Oh, jeez. I was looking at the view off the other side there. Here we go. Yeah! Perfect. Perfect. You know what? I want this because it's awesome. Thank you. And I'm guessing I'm going to like a lot of Elvish stuff. Oh, he can't really wear it. It's all their hats are for magic users. Boo. Neither Athena or I are magic users, obviously. Cervantes and Athena, please. And their tunics look nice. Oh, that one looks really nice. But it isn't as good of armor, and goblin. See these elves? This is like elf town garb. Right? 40,000. He can't even wear it. But yeah, so maybe no surprise that elf clothes isn't. Ooh. It's awful hard to turn that down on an archer. And you know, that one is only 4 defense different. Yeah. See, this is where they get you in this game. It's awesome. Oof. Oh, what does it mean? Oh. Those are 35,000 and I only have 22,000. Oh. Oh, this is the other thing I wanted. Warbler Cape's pretty good. But this looks good. I like that on him. Athena has her own armor set under her warrior class, and so she's which is like all top of the line, of course. She's just gonna rock that stuff. She's not gonna go up to any of this. Yeah, they don't even have any serious armor for the fighter class. But this should be worn by Cervantes, I feel, because he's the one who won the Elvish archery thing. All right. And I don't have enough for that. Wait. Oh, it's like filling my cart. Something's going wrong with this thing. Here, just get the thing I want. There we go. How does that? Why is there like?
Finan Thai.
It is
Sorry, I
most
do not understand what's
exhilarating to
happening.
hand over such
Akael Arumefa in Iterond.
I just want to buy. There you go. Oh, I had that in the cart somehow. I don't know how to use this game very well. I'm also not a very smart person. Yeah.
Atela
Alright.
in Lalastar.
There we go. And see that might seem silly, but for the purposes of this literary commentary, it isn't. Because now that Cervantes has won his new Elvish bow and Elvish cloak, in all future, yep, in all future videos until they're replaced at such point, because there will be narrative things that happen
Akael Arumefa in Iterond. Atel.
that cause us to upgrade, you know. Yep, that's about what we would expect. Oh, good, we got the... Oh, don't have enough money. No big deal, we'll do that later.
Eldalia in Lalastar.
But so, and this is something that, you know, you can see, you know, I had to research a lot of content creators, video game content creators, just to see how this works, right? Because I hadn't been playing games at all, and I'd never watched streamers or YouTubers about games ever until last fall.
I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
And so that's one thing I noticed about the literary commentary is as they go streaming,
I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand.
downstream,
Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
the character is clothed in the experiences that they've seen them go through upstream, right? I mean, just like reality, but you know, I'm just pointing out at that literary features. No, I wanted to go show acquiring the cape after teaching Athena to speak Elvish, and that way when it's recognized in future videos, people are like, oh, that's the one he got when he taught Athena to speak Elvish, right? You know, assuming I have some readers or an audience here in Arzen Pirates and elsewhere where I share these videos, and I think that's fun. I think that's the fun part of it. Yeah. So here we are. And this is another thing that I did just to demonstrate how well this breakbulk streaming, but this literary platform itself works, is this video, I'm putting it in the feed much earlier than I actually played it. Like I don't know, dozens of hours in. I've been playing this game for like a week. In the first couple of videos you guys saw was when I had not experienced anything. I was in the beginner areas. We were different classes. And so right now you guys have just seen, this is where Cervantes and Athena end up. In the Elven capital. Athena has been, we've taught Athena how to speak Elvish with the help of Gandalf. Cervantes looks as he does now and is equipped with an Elvish bow and cloak. And we're ready to, and that's what I haven't even started on the main story yet. So we're ready to start branching out with our new skill sets and really working with the literature on offer here. In fact, our next big video we already have staged. It's going to be really interesting. I have no idea what's going to happen, of course. But that's the thing, is in this feed now, the next videos you see are going to put us way back into the past of these characters. And so you'll be seeing what clunky, like, neophytes we are as we first enter the realm of Dragon's Dogma 2 and start interacting with the different mechanisms, which you've already seen in the beginning and stuff. But, you know, I've got a literary video or two already banked that will come out after this one. And then eventually our narratives will catch up. And eventually you'll turn on a video and it'll lead from this moment. Right? Not that I'm planning on starting one right at this particular second, but that's like an intentional feature of this I put in where I could zip back and like, oh, look what you can do with this literary content, which is the ability to stream video games and record videos inside of video games. You know, look what you can do with this as a type of literary commentary. It's like it's at least as flexible as footnotes, I think. You know, at least, if not much more dynamic. Um, just because of the publishing platforms like Reddit and X and all those places that you can go publish stuff like this. Um, uh, anyway, thanks for coming along. This is what it looks like. That's how Athena learned to speak Elvish. And that's how you teach your main pawn to speak Elvish in Dragon's Dogma 2. And you know what? As someone who lives in the woods and is very comfortable and a long-term Lord of the Rings reader, and I really enjoy the process that everyone engages in of comically analyzing our civilization because all the kids who live in the woods read fantasy books when they grow up. You know, it's one of the places where they get a funny shorthand for you know, funny framework where you can speak across the community, you know, because you can make an elf joke to a dwarf, you know, uh, and they laugh, right? And then they've all seen Lord of the Rings, and all their kids are raised reading Lord of the Rings, so it's functional. But so that's what I'm saying is this
The
is
elves hold this place
someone who's
sacred.
studied English
It stands to
literature
reason they would not welcome outsiders in their midst.
and all the
Let
way
us take
from.
pains to cause them no offence.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Athena. She wanted to get in what. See what I mean? That is a good piece of commentary that Athena snuck in there. Right, because that's all I'm saying is someone who's like, you know, I've followed Scandinavian literature from its roots, and then the Icelandic sagas were some of my favorite things that have ever been written, and with a widespread exposure to that, living in a community descended from the peoples who created those literatures, including being part Irish myself, I think that the Japanese writers and artists who made this art product did a pretty good job. I'm like, yep, this seems pretty good. Like I recognize this as a modern take on the same subjects, right? This is a modern version. This is our Japanese contemporaries has offered us up this literary experience as their take on our literature, and I'm like, yeah, that's a good one. Like, good job, you know. And so, you know, hopefully the writers and the creators behind this stuff are well aware of how appreciated their literary objects are, despite the fact that some people are mad that, you know, the pages in their book don't turn fast enough, you know, or that there's an advertisement on the title page for the publishing company or something like that, right? Like some people are complaining about the packaging, but the literary object got through, and I think this is a good take on elves, right? And we'll continue seeing what they've done with the rest of the medieval world as we go forward. Thanks for watching.